Welcome to another episode of Discover St. Cloud, Florida. I'm Krista McCary, and I'm here with your host,
Janine Corcoran, broker for Corcoran Connect, a real estate company.
And we are getting ready. We're like the last week of August right now. We're getting ready for September.
Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait for the cooler weather, that's for sure.
I was going to say, I can't wait for fall. We don't get that here if you're new to Florida.
After September 30th, usually cools down a little bit. We go in the 80s.
Right. I mean, you just don't broil when you walk outside.
Right.
It's still
the
hot.
other day in my car, it was like 103 degrees. Not in the car, but the temperature outside was 103. I was like, whoa.
I know. That's nuts. It's really hot lately still.
Yeah.
I'm just, if we could have, actually, that's not true. The other day I was sitting out on the back porch and a storm was getting ready to roll in. And so you started to get that cool breeze and it for just a nanosecond, I was like, fall is coming. It's almost spooky season.
You certainly know it's coming by all the stores, everything they're carrying. That's for sure.
I keep waiting for Home Depot to roll out their Halloween stuff. And now I haven't been in a week, but I love Home Depot's Halloween decorations for outside. They have the best. That's where I got my 12-foot skelly. And I'm so excited, but they haven't put it out yet. I think they're supposed to be out at the end of August. So hopefully I'll get out there this week and check it out. I love Halloween. In case you don't know, in case you're new to the podcast. So,
That's true.
So one more month until my favorite time of year. But so what do we have going on in September in St. Cloud, Florida?
We have quite a few events, but September 1st, it's Thrive Thursday, 6:30 to 7:30 at Hopkins Park. Which is 620 East 17th Street. It's for adults, free. And we always talk about this because it's from healthy cooking demos to the perfect exercise routine. Attend to find out the best path to a healthy and happier year. We laugh because we're like, yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds really good. My chins, they think it's really good too. They think it's about time that I put down the cookies.
But listen, it's good. It's good for people that want to go.
I know. We should go. I should go. Okay.
I don't have time to go.
I know. You're actually, we just, recently hung the sign, and when we were hanging it for the first time, we were talking about how, why is it that I cover more of the sign than Janine?
I told her move over.
Maybe I should work on that. We'll see. Maybe I'll start slimming down.
And a big shout out, thank you to St. Cloud Printing for making the sign.
Yes. And it's light enough weight that it didn't pull down the whole wall. So I'm excited about that. All right. So Saturday, September 3rd at 9 p.m., we have a Power Surge party at Garage Bar. It's time to get on full weekend mode. Come get your party on with them. Enjoy the always delicious Soldier City food truck and let loose after a long week. So if you are looking to, maybe the first couple of weeks of school, I don't know about you guys, but youth sports also started again.
Yes.
So not only are parents dealing with school, but now we have youth sports on top of it. I'm exhausted. I'm done. Yep. I don't know how you youth football families do it because that's too much.
I've been there, done that. So that part of my life is over.
Yeah. And then you had grandkids.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And they're like, Mom, can you take them to practice?
And then you have Garage Barn is on Pennsylvania, right?
Yes. Yep. 1018 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Well, how come I get all the events that have to do with exercise?
I don't know. I'm the one that needs them. Maybe if somebody else says it, I'll do it.
The next event is September 6th, every Tuesday, Zumba classes at the Civic Center, and it is $5.
Maybe I should go to that. I used to do Zumba. Do you remember when they did it in Harmony?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I do.
Anyway.
And then right after that is every Tuesday and Thursday. If you really want to get creative, you can actually, when you're doing Zumba, then you turn around and do the walking club.
Yes. Well, that's good. Walking's always good for you. Do you want to do a fun one? You can do a fun one. Let's do that. You do the next one.
Okay. September 9th, Friday. It's in the evening, 8 p.m. Speakeasy live at Brews and Blues on Pennsylvania Avenue, 1122. Everyone knows where that is. Pennsylvania Avenue. Pennsylvania, when you're traveling west, is 1 block before New York. So that was a fun one.
Yes, you got a fun one there. All right. So September 15th through November 17th, Thursday evenings from 6 to 8, men's softball is going to be going on. There's 13 players per team. So if you need to go out there and, play softball, go ahead and do it.
How many are on a baseball team? 9?
Yeah, normally on the field at one time, right? Q, 9 players on the field. 11. Cool. 11, 9. Why do I not know this? On a softball field, right?
Well, it does the same amount of players, whether it's softball, baseball.
Right.
Oh, it is 9.
It is 9.
Talking about soccer.
He thought I was gonna say. I was like 11, 1, 2, 3. I'm still trying to run through the bases in my head. That's what you get for not listening.
I was wondering why they said 13. I was like, well, I guess this in case someone gets hurt.
Right, or they're
I
too
feel bad.
hungover
What
to
about
play.
those 2 guys that are sitting out?
Well, it's 4 guys, so
Oh,
they
4,
can
right.
make a club. and if it's a men's softball league, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe you guys are really athletic. Maybe I'm just, like thinking of all the comedy movies in my head, but there's a good chance for injury. Or,
That's true. That's true.
So anyway, so that's really cool. That's at the Civic Center, and it's for 18 and older. It's $70 for the season. So that's September 15th through November 17th on Thursday evenings, 6 to 8 p.m. Hey, Q, you should join. It's softball. It's not soccer.
He's
a
like,
lot less running.
He's like, no. Okay, so then on September 17th, which is a Saturday from 12 to 4, Traditional Lifestyle Creations at 4999 Distant Drive in St. Cloud, 3rd anniversary, market and bluegrass music. Join us for a 3rd anniversary event as we celebrate with fantastic food and a variety of farmer market vendors, plus live music from the Sandy Back Porch Bluegrass Band. Admission is free and the public is welcome.
That's awesome. I do remember talking about the bluegrass festivals last year.
Yeah.
Out in St. Cloud. So that sounds like a really good time if you're into that sort of thing. So definitely go check those guys out. And then September 18th, it's a Sunday. We have the Harmony Market. It's coming back. Jennifer Abramson is doing a great job at trying to bring those events back to Harmony. So from 10 to 2, we're going to have the Harmony Market. We just recently had one in August, and it was fantastic from everything I've heard. I mean, I know I enjoyed it.
It was hot.
It was hot.
Extremely hot.
You know where to pick your booth next time though, right? Because you had a decent spot, but there were more shaded.
Don't tell anyone.
But I'm not telling them where it is.
Oh,
but,
okay, good.
But,
It's under the tree and in a good breezeway.
yes, you definitely need to think about that because a couple people didn't and they were really regretting it.
It was hot.
It was toasty. It was a toasty.
And it
one.
started at 10 in the morning. So.
Yeah, 10 to 2. And we thought it was going to rain and it didn't. It held off until after the market. So that was really cool.
I kind of wish they would do it later. I mean, well, it's good for them when it's hot this time of year, but as it gets cool, I wish they would do it later because, 10 a.m.
church.
Yeah, 10 a.m. is church. So I miss church. And then it's hard for church to have a booth because everyone's in church.
Right, exactly.
So, but I'm not in charge.
Yep, that's okay.
So September 24th, Saturday, 12 p.m., Ruckus Cycling Studios. How did that get on there? Somehow or another, a Lake Nona event got put on.
Do you want to take? We could take it off if you want, and then just go to September 25th because we were talking together, and then we'll just go to you for September 25th.
So then we have September 25th through October 2nd, 9 to 5. Starting age is 15. Lifeguard class, $275 at the Aquatic Center.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool job for somebody. Yeah. I remember Rachel for a while there was like, I want to work at Aquatica, and I'm like, well, you'd have to be a lifeguard and do stuff. So that'd be really cool.
And I like that they put 15-year-olds.
Yeah, 15-year-olds. And it's great because then it'll help fund, bring in the lifeguards for the summer season and St. Cloud. And then September 30th, it's a Friday at 5:30 p.m. at Royal St. Cloud Golf Links at 5310 Michigan Avenue in St. Cloud. They're doing a Swing Into Mental Health Night golf fundraiser. So they have individual player tickets or they have foursomes. It's glow-in-the-dark night golf, 2 glow balls per player because I'm probably going to have to bring a whole bag of them. I'll lose them, I'm sure, even though they're glow in the dark. There's dinner, a fun zone, raffle prizes 50-50, golf cart decorating contest, live entertainment, afterglow party, award ceremony, and campfire s'mores. Maybe I'll just go for all the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not very good.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah, I'm not a very good golfer. So
it's interesting. It doesn't seem as many kid programs probably because they're back in school and in sports.
Right. There's definitely a lot of that. I know St. Cloud Soccer Club registration, I think, just closed or is closing at the end of this month. But, that's, another sports organization. I think Little League's already pretty much filled up. I'm
exhausted just thinking about all the parents running around.
I really am. I feel for you. I am so, I had a story come up in my memories a couple of days ago, and it was, Rachel was back at soccer and the caption was, "Can she drive herself yet?" And I'm like, yes, she can. Yes, she can. So no more sitting in the parking lot. Parents with younger kids, those days will come. You don't have to hang out in the parking lots or on the bleachers.
And how are those school lines going, folks?
Yeah, how are the school lines, Mima? You have to deal with Hickory, down that way.
Yep.
So how's that going?
Yep. So, never had a child in Hickory Tree, but my grandson's in there, your nephew, and it's been fun. I love the principal there. We talk about her, Allison Doe, but it's. I was out on the road, and it's a long way in, and then I felt like I was on Disney. Like there's like a zigzag.
Yes, exactly. It's not quick.
So I only have KJ on Fridays, and last Friday I arrived at 2:40 online. I was on the street side for a 3:20 pickup, and I got to hit the pickups part where he was allowed to come in my car at 4 p.m.
Wow.
Well, Harmony's like that too, though.
It is.
The middle school has gotten better.
Well, so both the girls are in high school now, but Rachel's only in for first period, and then she goes back and picks up Olivia. But the line is so ridiculous, and Rachel's like, well, I'm not leaving it, 4 hours early to sit in line. So she makes her walk to the tunnel to pick her up because she's not doing it. But they were like the whole first week, it was only 3 days. The whole first week, they were late to school every single day because the line was so backed up to get in.
How far backed up?
So they would be like coming over because, we come out the second entrance. So it would be coming down the overpass. And because the incoming traffic on Arthur J. Gallagher was so backed up, they would have to sit through like 5 or 6 light cycles.
And that's a green arrow light, right?
Yeah, but you can't. Where
you
are you going to go
if they can't block the road?
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. And then so I know some of the parents that have been around for a while were griping because the newer parents didn't know that like when you go to drop off, you can use both lanes to drop off around the circle, and they were only using the right lane. So it would.
Oh, this is high school now?
This is the high school. So they would only.
Where do they drop off? At the front circle?
Yeah, at the front circle.
Oh.
And that's such a short driveway. It's not a very long one like the elementary school. So like for my girls, they had to turn right to go into the parking lot. And so they'd have to sit there and wait because nobody was going in the left lane.
They should have a separate entrance to get to that parking lot.
I know. I'm like, it's
so why
anyway.
don't they let them in the gate by the other side, the first, before you get to circle? What is that for?
That's the bus loop. And then it goes around back.
Bus loop?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't want to,
that's where you park for
buses.
football and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. So anyway, not really great. I mean, I guess, you think like high school, most kids drive, but whatever. Anyway, so hopefully it seems like it's getting better because now they left a little earlier, so they get there faster. But also I've noticed that they're, starting to push their leaving time back a little bit, but they're still getting to school on time. So I think the parents are starting to figure it out. The schools are starting to kind of like settle. Mm-hmm. It seems to do that, right?
Yeah.
After the first couple of weeks, everybody kind of settles.
So probably by the time this airs, which will be like the 30th of August, it'll be, what are they talking about?
Right, exactly. It's
no
such a
lines.
breeze. It's so good.
Well, don't a lot of people, like a lot of parents, like in the beginning, drop them off and then they decide you're going on the bus.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So.
And I know John posted just the other day that he was going to surprise KJ and get there. He wanted to be the first in line to get KJ. So he arrived 2 hours early and there were already 4 parents there.
Oh, those overachievers.
That's what he said. He's like, well, there's 4 crazier people than me.
Well, it was funny because I had it's so funny because I had a facial appointment at 2:00 and Kristen, who, works with Marissa, who Marissa's KJ's mom, my son's wife. And she messaged me, I guess she saw me on the schedule and she's like, oh, I saw you have a facial. How do you plan on getting KJ? Well, when I booked it, Kristen said, well, I have to leave to get my son and you have to go get KJ. So you'll be out of here by 3, thinking 3 to 3:20.
Right.
But then I'll probably pick him up at 5 with that line. So I just said, you're right. And I changed it.
Oh my gosh. You can't schedule a facial on Fridays, Mima. Come on.
Oh, well.
But yeah, so anyway, so welcome back to school, everybody. Thank you so much to the teachers, the administrators, everybody doing their best. Like, I mean, I know it's been crazy. And there's so many new students. I mean, there's over 3,000 kids at the high school this year.
Oh, that's a lot.
They added 8 new classrooms and portables. Like
that's the most
to the high
had
school.
Since it's been open.
Yeah. Yeah.
3,000?
So over 3,000 students. So it's a, it's a lot of kids. And I don't think that they're the only ones. I don't think Harmony High School is the only ones. I just happen to know that from.
It's a growth. I mean, they keep building and building and building.
Yep. So we need some schools. It's so funny. I think we talked about this one time before about portables at schools, how like new people to Florida or new people to Osceola County maybe aren't used to seeing portables at schools, and they're like, oh, there's portables.
Oh,
And it's
there's
just
like a big uproar.
right. But I'm like, when have I went through all the Osceola County schools, they all had portables at one point. Like that's what happens. You get the portables and then you get a new school, and then you get the portables and then you get a new school. So we have portables now at Harmony High. Granted, there's only like 4 of them. But you know, they're coming. So
they
they'll,
even had portables when Laura went to school and she graduated in 2014.
well, then they built a new building.
Oh,
Because there's, I'm pretty sure, because I think that was the newest building they built, Building 9, which is in the back. And the portables now are up front. They also added classrooms to the buildings. Like they actually like
like the admin building?
No, like one of the buildings, I think it was Building 7. They straight up added a whole
wing.
Yeah, like a whole set of classes. There's 2 more classrooms added to it, and you don't even get to it like from the inside of the hallway. You go like outside.
Nice.
It's weird. Anyway, they're trying. Doing their best, to accommodate the rapid growth, because it was rapid. Like, like we were growing, but like, let's be real, the past 2 years have been absolutely nuts. So, thank you so much, all of our administrators, all of our school, faculty
All the
and
teachers,
staff.
all the teachers.
God bless you all.
God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. If people don't tell you enough, thank you. Thanks again for joining us for this week's episode. Where can they have any comments or questions or suggestions for us? Where can they reach us?
So you can reach us at 1-844-St. Cloud.
Or send us an email at discoverstcloud@gmail.com. Also, check us out on YouTube. You can see what we look like. Check out our new backdrop, our new sign that came in, and leave us a comment over there too. That'd be great. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next episode.
See you next time.